Why would you buy a home without a realtor? Would you canoe without a life jacket? Would you ride on the back of a motorcycle without hanging on tight to your girlfriend? I'm your girlfriend.
That's awesome.
I know,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Phil, Modern Family, funny guy.
Yeah, he is, totally. Tracy
Yeah.
Moffett joining us from Royal LePage. Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year to you.
Yes.
A little cold start to the new year. Hey,
Yes,
holy.
indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But spring is coming, and of course, spring is a very busy time to be putting your house on the market. And
Yes.
if you are, then we have some tips today as to the top things you should be doing to make your house ready for market.
Yeah, I thought I would touch upon like the top 5 things that you can do, because when you're considering selling your home, people don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on fixing your house up when you're not going to be living there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
However, it is just as important. So I thought I would choose the top 5 fixes that you can do to maximize the value that you get back when selling your house.
Okay, let's take a look at number 1.
It might be an obvious one, painting the walls. If you've got, most people like to personalize their home with darker colors or bright colors, but if you can neutralize the look of your house by painting them, or there's walls that need to be refreshed, paint is an easy fix, it's a cheap fix, and it's a very effective fix.
Cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, cheap and cheerful, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, next one up.
Making the repairs that you've been putting off. A lot of times you've just been putting up with that drip underneath the sink, or maybe some light bulbs that need to be replaced. Get those done, because the home inspectors are going to find those issues anyways.
Yes.
And those are some of the things that people can walk away. Once they have an offer in place, if the home inspector finds a bunch of little things they may not be equipped to do, it gives them the excuse to walk away. So if you do these ahead of time, you take that power away, and again, maximizing the dollar of your house.
If you have a leaky faucet and the home inspector finds it and the person gets nervous by that, they could call for like $1,000 reduction, whereas you could have spent, 3 hours and $50 fixing it.
Plus, they get into the mindset that, well, if they didn't fix this little thing, what else is wrong behind the walls that we can't see?
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of getting those things done, those jobs done, get them done.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what's our third thing?
Change up the flooring. So a lot of times, like these floors are beautiful. Obviously, these nice new hardwood floors, hardwood. You could restain your existing hardwood to give them a fresh new look. Hiring professional carpet cleaners to do your carpets beforehand. A lot of people think about cleaning up your flooring as you're moving out. Oh, I'll shampoo the carpets for the new buyers. Get it done before you list your house. Because again, it's the little details. Buyers pay attention to this kind of stuff. So, and if you can't afford, to put hardwood floors in your living room, there's other cheaper alternatives that, again, do just an effective job as brand new tile or engineered wood flooring or whatever you decide to choose. So flooring is another important factor when putting your house on the market.
Yeah, huge. Okay, and next up?
New countertops. So again, this is another simply, inexpensive fix, or it can be. And it gives a nice, refreshing look to your kitchen. So if you want to go to the expensive granite countertop, stone countertop, you definitely can, because kitchens and bathrooms are the two things that people look at. But there are so many laminates out there now that can look like stone, look like granite, and they're fairly inexpensive to do, to change up your countertops, and it gives a whole fresh look to your kitchen. If you have the ambition, paint your kitchen cabinets too, and then all of a sudden you look like you have a brand new kitchen and you haven't paid a whole lot for that look.
Yeah, I know for us, our kitchen sold us our home. Right?
Yeah.
So if there's one room that you really want to work on well, it's either the biggest bathroom in the house or the kitchen. I think those are huge for
people. And sometimes when you're looking at it every day, you kind of, it doesn't, it doesn't bother you, or you kind of forget about it. But when you've got fresh eyes coming in to look at your house, you want it as updated as possible.
Totally. Okay, do we have any more pictures for this segment? Oh, one more.
Yeah, so this one's easy. You know what? If you've got a lot of clutter and you don't know how, you want your house to look, hire a stager. They can come, they can work with your existing furniture. Again, you may look at your house and go, well, there's nothing wrong. It looks great. But they can come in and say, you know what? It's a little too cluttered here. Put this away, rearrange the furniture this way. And all of a sudden, you've got a new look and a new feel to your house. and you haven't spent a lot of money doing it. And a lot of people do that this time of year. You talk about people cleaning out their closets, their clothes, maybe even rearranging their furniture just to get a new look and a new feel in their house. It's the same when you're selling your house.
Yes.
So if you have trouble doing it yourself, you can hire a stager. You can also look through magazines online and get some good tips and tricks on, you know, how to feng shui your house and just make it look as appealing as possible.
Clutter is huge. Yeah,
Yes.
people don't like clutter when they're walking in your house.
No, no.
All right, those are our first 5. We're going to be talking a little bit more with Tracy after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. There's something called etiquette when it comes to selling your house, and there's certain rules of etiquette that Tracy Moffett says you should live by. Once you put your house on the market, it makes your life easier, it makes your realtor's life easier.
Yeah, you know what? It's such an emotional process when you're selling your house, and you know you're selling your castle, and this is where you've raised your kids and where you've entertained, and so it can be very delicate talking to sellers about what they should and what they shouldn't do when selling their homes. But if they can, you know, follow these simple rules, then it just makes the selling process a lot easier. And in the end, it could bring them, you know, more money in their pockets. So, and a lot of times people don't know. So I just thought I would touch upon a few of the main ones that we talk to our sellers about.
Okay, let's go to picture number 1.
Probably the number one thing to do when you're selling your house is to leave your house. So you see this nice, beautiful, empty house. When there's a showing, leave the house. It makes it very uncomfortable for buyers to picture themselves living in your house if you're, you know, sitting in your living room or out on your back porch. I know you're dying to see their reaction of when they walk through those doors, but if you can vacate the house when your house is being shown, that's the best thing. Buyers are going to feel more comfortable. They're going to stay longer. They're going to feel rushed if you're at home, and then they may not see the true value of your home.
Okay, let's go to the next picture here.
Take your pets with you, as cute as they are, and as I'm sure everybody, you know, you want everybody to think they're just as cute as what you do. Take them with you. There's nothing more distracting than seeing a little kitten run around or a puppy, you know, barking because he misses his owner. Take the pets with you. Some buyers are highly allergic to pets, so if they're out of the house, the dander and all of that are floating around, you know, it affects them, and again, it just drives them to leave.
Sure.
So if you can take your pets with you, there's a lot of dog walking companies, maybe neighbors or somebody to look after them for an hour or two. So take those little critters, whether they're caged or uncaged, or in an aquarium, I mean, like snakes and lizards. Take those two, please. Take them.
Okay, let's see the next picture. I'm not sure they're in order. I think this was the one talking about leave your house while people are out, but I'm not sure.
Oh, well, you know what? This is actually another great topic, is to provide parking for people.
Oh, okay, good.
And convenient parking. So when people are coming to view your house and they're trying to figure out, okay, well, where do we park? You know, there's no room in the driveway. There's a boat. There's a trailer. I got to park halfway down the street. They may roll up and go, you know what? This is too much of a pain in the butt. Let's just move on to the next house. So if you can provide convenient parking, emptying out your driveway, again, maybe paying storage to store that boat or those uninsured vehicles or anything else cluttering up your house. Maybe park your vehicles on the street.
Sure.
And leave your driveway clear for people when they're coming up to their house. Because again, they're focused on your house. They're not necessarily focused around what's around you.
And if you have 4 or 5 uninsured vehicles on your front lawn, you might just want to get rid of those.
And buyers may just keep on driving by and not even go in.
Not good. Okay.
The other thing, if you can provide important documents out on the counter. So for instance, people love to know what the utility costs are. So monthly bill information, if you've had a home inspector come and do a pre-inspection, have that report out on the counter. Any bills that you've done for your upgrades, say you've got a new hot water tank, a new furnace, you've serviced your furnace, that sort of thing. All those kind of important papers, buyers are interested in seeing those. So if you can leave those out on the counter, it's such a valuable tool for buyers when they come into your house, because it shows them that you're really taking care of your house. So this must be a good, solid house. Let's have a really good look around.
Okay, and then I think there's one more.
Be patient. That is probably the #1 thing that we could tell you. I know you know sellers are eager to find out how the showing go. We get phone calls usually right after, within like how'd it go? What did they think? Be patient.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little while for buyers to digest what they've seen. They've, may go out, see 5, 6 different properties, and it might take them a minute to go, okay, which one was that again? Oh yes, well, this is what I thought. We often will phone our colleagues to try and get feedback for you, but be patient. Be patient with the whole process too. It could take, 30 to 60 days to sell your house. It doesn't necessarily sell in the first week. So having patience throughout the whole process is key. It'll keep your emotions in check.
Yeah, and if they love your house, you're going to hear from them, right? So
Absolutely.
don't stress about that
Yeah,
part.
absolutely. That's
Awesome,
right.
Tracy. Great tips today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
2 segments with Tracy Moffett. I feel very lucky I was having you on the show, so thanks for being here.
Thank you.